Hi everybody, here we are again with Four Quarters with Coach Mark Mandell. Coach, I understand you had quite a game last Friday. How'd that go?
Well, we did. For years I've been coaching at Northville High School, and we played Canton. Hats off to Canton. That's a great team, a great offensive line. I was really proud of our kids' effort. And this week we played Brighton Friday night at Northville, and I'm really excited about it. Obviously, it's a very unique game.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, really, with everything that's going around nationally, how are you preparing and how are your players preparing given the COVID-19 circumstance?
Well, Paul, of all the years, coaching, we deal with adversity. Sometimes you have good teams, bad teams, players' personalities, bad weather, all that stuff. Basically, for all my coaching career, I'm comfortable that I'm prepared to coach in anything. COVID, did not see it coming. COVID's been a very unique experience, to say the least.
So, Coach, you mentioned adversity. I know that you deal with adversity on the field. That was evident on last Friday. How do you deal with adversity in the courtroom?
Well, one, first and foremost, is a lot of experience, and a lot of experience to take on that adversity. So before I ever show up in a courtroom, I know what I'm walking into.
Every day now, what are you having to deal with your players and the response to COVID?
That's a great question. What I originally believed would be a nightmare is turned into a complete positive. In the summer, in July, we were allowed through the governor's order to go out and work out with the kids. We had to wear face masks before we got out onto the field. As coaches, we had to wear them the entire time while we were just doing summer conditioning. The kids could take their face masks off and then condition, immediately put it back on. Here at Northville, we followed the rules to a T.
How are the parents reacting?
The parents really across the board were ecstatic that their kids could get out there and be part of some type of sports activity, in our case, football. So there was no pushback from the parents, tons of support.
You talk a lot about overcoming adversity, Coach. How did you feel and how did your players feel when the season was canceled?
Well, the day it was canceled, we were already practicing and got a phone call. The kids were already at school. I had just left court, so I was trying to get up there. And it was a helpless and a hopeless feeling. Like, I felt I needed to be with the kids and the team. So as soon as I got out of court, I got to the high school. The coach broke the news to the kids, and it was as if somebody, passed in their family. It was tragic. I've never seen kids down so low.
So, Coach, once kids were back out on the field and you were out coaching, what did you guys do to deal with the COVID response? How did you integrate that into your coaching?
Well, we social distanced. And we're emphatic about following the rules, making sure the kids were 6 feet apart. I mean, it was a very unique, somewhat odd experience that we could line up 11 kids, but at the moment they were done running the play, that they had to separate. The mask was a major issue. It was a major issue for me wearing it originally. I don't find it to be an issue anymore. And for the kids, at first, they actually had to wear the mask underneath their helmet, which presented a lot of challenges, but they overcame the adversity. It was great. And you know what? Whether you support wearing masks or not wearing masks, hey, if it keeps people safe and we could play high school football, I got no problem wearing the mask.
Thank you, Coach, and see you again soon on Four Quarters with Coach Mandell.